Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back. I'm Sam, and it is a privilege to guide you through our final session on professional behaviors. We have built our engine, work ethic, our compass, reliability, and our shield, integrity. Today, we define our impact on society. We are exploring Behaviour 8, B8, champions diversity and inclusion, ensuring digital technology solutions are accessible. This is not a nice-to-have feature. It is the moral and legal baseline of our profession. Our objective is to shift your mindset. You must believe that if your software, network, or report doesn't work for everyone, it is fundamentally broken. We are here to build a digital world where no one is left behind. Let's decode B8. It connects three critical concepts. Diversity is the mix of people, who is in the room. Inclusion is the culture, do those people feel welcome and heard? And accessibility is the output, can everyone actually use what we built? Here is the trap. It is easy to think, I'm just a coder or a network engineer, diversity is HR's job. That is wrong. You build the tools. You decide if the font is readable. You decide if the network supports assistive tech. You have the power to exclude or include. B8 asks you to choose inclusion. So, how do we actually do this? We use the core principles from the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, WCAG. This is your checklist. Perceivable, can users see or hear your content? This means adding all text to images and captions to videos. Operable, can they use it? E.g., keyboard navigation, no mouse required. Understandable, is it clear? E.g., simple language, consistent navigation. Robust, does it work on all devices? E.g., screen readers, older browsers. Action, test your work against poor. B8 also requires you to champion diversity. That is an active verb. It means speaking up. We know that diverse teams solve problems faster and better because they avoid groupthink. So, how do you do this? It's about inclusive actions. In meetings, ensure the quiet voices are heard. Invite them to speak. Use inclusive language. Try saying, folks, or everyone, instead of guys. And importantly, have the courage to challenge bias when you see it. That is what a champion does. How does this look for you? For Chloe, our software engineer, accessibility happens in the code. You use semantic HTML, using a real less than button greater than tag instead of a less than div greater than, so that screen readers can understand it. You champion B8 by refusing to merge code that fails an accessibility audit. For Ben, our data analyst, you communicate with visuals. But 1 in 12 men are colorblind. You apply B8 by avoiding red-green contrasts in your charts. You use patterns or safe colors. And you always add all text descriptions to your charts so everyone gets the insight. For both, accessibility is a quality standard, not an optional feature. For our infrastructure and business colleagues, B8 is just as critical. Liam, network engineer, accessibility tools often require video or real-time data. You ensure the network has the quality of service, cost, to support them flawlessly. Maya, in cyber, security often blocks accessibility. Those distorted text CAPTCHAs are a nightmare for many users. You apply B8 by choosing accessible authentication methods that are secure and usable. For Tom and Aisha, you set the rules. You include compliance with WCAG 2.1 AA as a mandatory requirement in every project. You insist that user testing includes people with diverse abilities. You bake inclusion into the contract. How do you prove B8 this week? Here are 3 actions. Action 1, the Wave check. Install the free Wave browser extension. Run it on a web page you built or use. It will show you accessibility errors instantly. Document one error and explain the barrier it creates. Action 2, the document check. Before you send your next Word doc or PowerPoint, click the Review tab and hit Check Accessibility. It takes seconds. Fix the errors it finds. Take a before and after screenshot. Action 3, the meeting alley. In your next team meeting, notice who hasn't spoken. Say, I'd love to hear name's thoughts on this. Document that interaction. It proves you are championing inclusion. To evidence this in your portfolio, use the STARR method. Focus on your deliberate actions to include everyone. Situation, I was creating a new dashboard for a company-wide audience. Task, to ensure the output was accessible to all users, including those with visual impairments. Action, this is the B8 focus. I tested the color contrast ratios to ensure they met standards. I added descriptive alt text to all images. I used the built-in accessibility checker to verify full compliance before publishing. Result, the dashboard passed WCAG 2.1 AA standards and received positive feedback. Reflection, I learned that designing for accessibility often improves the clarity and experience for everyone, not just those with disabilities. For your major project, B8 sits in your Legal and Ethical chapter. You need an accessibility statement. State clearly, this solution complies with WCAG 2.1 AA. If it doesn't, be honest. List it as a known limitation and explain why. Look at your user testing. Did you consider diverse users? Even if you just wrote a back-end script, is the code itself accessible? Are the comments clear? Is the documentation readable? There is always a way to demonstrate B8. Let's recap. B8 is our moral and professional duty. It combines diversity, inclusion, and accessibility. Your mindset must be, build for the 100%, not the 90%. Your next step is simple. Run the accessibility checker on the very last document you wrote. Fix it. And with that, we have done it. We have covered all the core knowledge, skills, and behaviors. You now have the complete map for your apprenticeship. Thank you for your commitment. You are the future of this profession. Go and build a better world. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you now feel more confident in mastering this topic. If you found value in this session, I have a small favor to ask. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and follow our channel. It really means a lot to me and helps the algorithm show these lessons to other apprentices just like you who need support. Don't forget, you can download today's slides and the full transcript at www.mentorinai.com EPA Hub. While you are there, check out our mock interview and portfolio review services to make sure you are fully ready for your EPA. See you in the next video. Keep learning.